a pill for my anxiety. I'll be right with you. My fancy little Josh Allen MVP canteen. Hopefully he gets another one this year anyways. Alright. I hope all my SG93 Nation friends and subscribers are having a wonderful TGIF. So, there is a few things that I'm going to go live about. The first thing is my leg, my right side of my calf. The pain tolerance has eased itself down a little bit. I still don't know if it's a blood clot. My doctor couldn't really check it over the video call, but I've been having a hard time sleeping because of other things going on that I am not going to discuss here. So she has upped my medication for my sleeping pill to 100 milligrams, and hopefully I'm able to start that tomorrow. A couple of other things that I kind of really want to mention is, this is pretty much just for one YouTube page. This is not for everybody. This is just for one YouTube page here. And I'm just going to go off on the limb here. And this is a racing page on Facebook. It's, a local track that I go to when I was growing up as a kid and everything. To this track, this is not a rant by any means necessary. This is just a little message and asking this question on my live IRL. So my question is, on a normal Saturday night, how come we can't have the big block modifieds race last and, allow these kids to, who can't afford to get into the pits on a regular basis, be able to go see their favorite driver at the end of every Saturday night. When I was growing up as a kid and I went to this track where I live, every Saturday night it was the modifieds. If it wasn't the modifieds, it was a sportsman class. But at the end of every race, race bands would be piling up at the gate, and as soon as they let the gate open, fans would be able to go and hang out with their favorite drivers for a good period of time. Me growing up as a kid, mine was Steve Payne, so me and the family would go to Steve Payne's trailer and hang out with Steve Payne, and then my mom would take me around to other people's haulers, and I would get people's autographs that were there on a regular Saturday night on a regular basis. And I feel bad for these kids today that, don't get the chance to meet their favorite drivers. You got Peter Britton today. You have Justin Hares. You have Money Matt Williamson, Matt Shepard if he's there. I feel bad for these kids today that can't get the opportunity, supposedly, to speak and be able to meet drivers, get their autographs, possibly get maybe a shirt. I really do feel bad for that sort of sense. But I can understand, that times have changed. But, me growing up as a kid, it was a little different of a story. However, another thing I kind of want to bring up is some people have asked me on my live streams, how come I'm not able to talk to you guys while I stream? And the answer to that question is I don't have a headset. I've had 6 headsets in the past 2 years, and all of them has shit the bed within 3 months of each other. And the last headset I had was a really good headset. I got it from my friend, and he paid like $100 for it. And unfortunately, it shit the bed shortly after I got it, because he bought another one by mistake, and then he gave me the other one, and so I had that one for a bit, but then 3 months in, it shit the bed. So unfortunately, that's kind of why I don't have any headsets. Plus, I don't have the funds to buy a big headset right now. Um, so if you guys can bear with me, if you're new and you're connecting, and you're hitting that subscribe button above, the bottom of my name, I welcome you to join the SG93 Nation. Um, and stick around. Maybe, you know, knock on wood here, that I'm able to get a good headset in the upcoming months. Keep your fingers crossed. But other than that, guys, I just wanted to come on here and just give you a little update on the leg. Mention something about a track that I go to on a Saturday night. Um, if you are a race fan and you're one of my subscribers, you know what track I'm talking about. I live in Canada, so you know what track I'm talking about. Um, and again, if it gets past to Paul Cole and Greg Hickson, this is not a rant. That was not a rant towards you guys. That was just, me, you know, bringing up a little bit of the past. But also, in the rest of this is, I want all my subscribers, even if you're new to this channel, please stick around. I'm sorry that I don't have a headset right now. I just, kind of wanted to let you all know what the issue is with the headset thing. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I wanted to go by and just mention right now. That was the only three things that I wanted to cover in this little live stream video. But anyways, I hope everybody has a wonderful Friday, and I will catch you all in the next video sometime later today. And again, welcome to the SG93 Nation zone, should I say. And like I said, I hope you all stick around and enjoy. Again, I want to give a big shout out to all my subscribers that are tuning in, saying hello. I apologize in advance that I don't got a headset, so I can't connect to you guys while I'm on in a live stream on my PlayStation. But again, everybody, I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart that is tuning in, and and just being understanding on this. But until next time, guys, I hope you all have a blessed Friday, and I will catch you all next time. God bless, too.